Hello, beautiful people. It is me, Ziller, and we are back with another episode of Ultimate Isle of Berk. And today we start off where we left off by our beautiful two new dragons and our sadly past Rumblehorn 4. I did decide we'll take one of the lightning dragon skulls and place it down at his grave to prove we got his vengeance. Feel like it would actually fit better up there. No. Okay. So we'll leave the head down here. Just so Ford knows we did avenge him. And I think we can take the other dragon skull and place it somewhere outside over here. Maybe up. There we go. We do kind of look like dragon hunters right now, but that's not important. What is important is that we are still going. But we can breed the bison as usual. And collect our eggs. Now the goal of this video kind of set out some kind of cave tunnel so we can actually store the dragons more properly, because we can't really have them all here in the backyard taking up space, you know. So I kind of want to make a kind of a building that goes underground with an elevator. We do have create, so we can use things from there, as you see, create. And they do have pulleys, I think. Rope? Yeah, the rope pulley which can be used to make elevators. So for now, I think we can actually use cheese. We still don't have a name for the little one, but we can use cheese, go over here, wherever is like a big flat area, maybe right here at the top. We should have actually made Forrest's gravesite here, but that's fine. But we can actually use cheese, or not. I don't know why that didn't do damage, but usually you can use cheese and do some collateral damage, but it appears cheese does not have the power. Where's my whistle? Oh, he does have a sitting animation. So we're gonna have to do other methods. But I think here would be a good area to build some kind of underground tunnel section where there's an elevator that pulls the dragons up and down. You know, bring some technology in here. But I think since we don't have the dragons to do it right now, we can actually use this time to get a press and all those things to make the sheets. So let's see what we'll need. We'll need a lot of iron, and I think it's andesite. Let's check. Yeah, andesite. So me and Cheese, we do have a few pickaxes, I think. I hope. No, I didn't want to make you sit. Well, stand. You just sit right there. Yeah, we do have a couple of resources, so we can go ahead and get ourselves a bunch of andesite and iron there by that big mountain, wherever that is, right over there. It is a danger area, but it is worth it. So we're gonna take Cheese, fly up there, just set down a waypoint. Waypoint, there we go. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So we'll head over there, get us a bunch of stuff. Start getting into the technical side of things. We'll also set up a workstation, maybe. Clear out the house a bit. But this should be interesting. It's gonna be more of a technical episode. We are here. So iron isn't really gonna be a problem. I'm more worried about the andesite, because I don't have good luck when it comes to finding andesite. As you can see, I think this is marble. This is calcite. I don't even think that's a vanilla thing. It's a vanilla thing. But yeah, I see gravel, I see skrill. Don't want to mess with skrill. To tame a skrill, you actually have to attack it until it's very weak. But right now we only see iron, so we'll actually just get a bunch of that. Hope we don't get jumped during the process, but oh well. We can also actually get a bunch of emeralds while we're here, because... Oh yeah, I remember we wanted to get a wither bone previous episode, so we can actually make ourselves a dragon sword. Where did I see that? It's down here. And if I'm not mistaken, wither skeletons spawn down here. Oh, that's a regular skeleton. Okay, so we're just gonna skip past that. We'll just get the wither bone when it's daytime, because I don't have time to sit with those husks. I mean, the husks spawn during the day, but they're not as bad during day. What is that? I wish I had salmon and a night vision potion, but we don't have either of those. Because to tame the night fear, you need night vision and you need a lot of fish. Around the same amount of fish as it took beef to tame the Rumblehorn. I wonder if sleeping bags are a thing. No, they aren't. We should really add a sleeping bag mod so we can sleep without sitting or spawn. Something's heading right towards me. Oh. It's just you. By the way, that's beautiful, like, eyes. Okay, we can't see its eyes right now, but when we saw its eyes, it was beautiful. Okay, so it's a bit dangerous. We are heading somewhere to sleep. Doesn't have to be home, preferably home. We did not check that place's basement after we killed the ice wizard dude. So might as well just revisit this place. We stopped here when we still had 4. Okay, what's down here? Never warts, could be useful potions, infinite amethyst. And nothing else really. Okay, that's somewhat disappointing. This guy's sleeping without me. Okay, so I saw a bit of iron over here. Don't mind about that skeleton doesn't see us. Who knows, maybe it will turn day before anything finds us. Oh, that's a dark scroll. Okay, I wish I could go over and see what variant it is, but if I got too close it would just start attacking me. By the way, if I'm not mistaken, we actually missed a couple of chests here. Yeah, we did. I saw that during editing. It doesn't look like it's anything good. A chest is a chest. That's unusual. Why is there light? Those weren't there before, were they? Lol, get knocked. Oh jeez. Wrong. Okay, I don't like that sound. Oh, there's actual dragon trappers that can drop eggs. Okay, so we're gonna have to rethink our strategy here. Because we might actually get eggs, and I had to clear my throat there for a second. Oh jeez, that's a lot. Okay. Rethinking is very necessary right now. To this guy. Okay, dropped a piece of bread. We're gonna mark this down as Trapper Gold. Save it up as purple. Hit. Are they still focused on us? No. But that's Trapper Gold. We're gonna stop there during the day. Clear up our inventory first, because I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of loot, because we just got this Dragon Trapper helmet. It is very useless to us. What is that? Oh, okay. I know what that is. That's the first... What? That's the first dragon that we fought. The one that had the waypoint. We are not fighting that. Oh, and we said we were going to come back to this thing. So we can actually clear it out so we don't have a big death tower near our house. There we go. Good old execution. There we go. Got a couple of iron pieces. More iron. Silk touch pick. Not really necessary. Take the coal though. We don't need the railings yet. Iron scrap. Dragon proof. Interesting. Efficiency, we'll take it. Yeah, we'll loot that at another time. And we're starting to run low on bread. It's fine though. Alright, Cheese, you can get your sleep now. We wanted to clear up some inventory, so ditch all this. And you can go into the valuables. And this we can actually place down somewhere. Don't know where though. This is quite a cramped up area. I think we'll place it down outside. Yeah, that's good, I guess. There we go. Quite a messy chest, but we're gonna head down to whatever, I think it was Trapper Gold. Yeah, we're gonna head down to Trapper Gold, get ourselves a couple of trappers dead. We don't need our cap no more. But looking at this, we don't even need to go up the hill. Bye. Yeah, we'll just come and... Oh geez, they're starting to come less. Oh, we got a dragon there. Definitely Galglash? What? And it's melanistic? Basically, it's gonna be a pitch black. What was that? Bad cheese. Scarf. Scarf of invisibility. Cool, let's go. So we got one dragon egg. It is definitely Galglash, I guess. I don't know how to say it. It is quite a tongue twister. And it is a hybrid dragon, which makes it so much better. But now we really need to focus on the iron. And actually we need to find andesite. Where will we find andesite? So we actually just need to get a cave or whatever. Where will we find a cave? I know there is one at spawn. Right there. Okay, so we're heading to spawn basically. We're returning where it all started, and that's another dragon. You know what? 4-4. Okay, he seems like quite a flyer. This might have been a mistake. Up we go. Ooh, he can't see. And he turned around. Okay. So we were about to avenge 4, but we nearly met the same fate as him. So note to self, don't do what I did. I'm gonna kidnap this dragon egg. Don't hiss at me. This is where we're gonna mount. Got a good feeling about this cave, kind of. And we are back. Sorry, it started to rain, so I had to cut that video a bit short. But we are back because now it's like 1 AM in the morning. But during the pause, I did think we are trying to get andesite right now to build machines and stuff for the elevator. But the problem is we don't want the elevator to just be a big machine standing out in the open. We'll want to, of course, have it in some kind of warehouse or barn or something like that. So, I've been thinking we can head over to the big mountain, wherever that is. Let's get a zoom out and collect all this. You see this big white line of stone. I really want, it's calcite. I really want to get us a bit of calcite, get a layout on the barn or whatever we're planning, and then we can start working from there. And maybe we'll actually get a bit of andesite during that process. So for now, we'll just head back home, get ourselves a beautiful amount of calcite, and then we'll just get a good layout. I wonder if this is a lootable graveyard. Oh. I'll take the iron, the gold. Once again, gold, and we'll take the coal. But other than that, we don't really need anything else. Which way is home? What's this? It's another grave? Okay. Get ourselves a beautiful pick. Yank that gold and fly off. Hopper anytime. Wonder what that is. Oh. Sheesh, okay. I hear snakes. Oh. Different. We see home. Okay, so I think we should actually take a bit of iron, grab both our backpacks, and upgrade them a bit. You know, because they're very small at the moment. So there we go, a lot of more meat space. And the valuables backpack can also hold more valuables. Such as this scarf. Great, now we can actually go get the calcite. Calcite ahoy! So I think we're gonna land at one of the higher peaks, then we can start mining down from there. What is that? Oh, okay. Because I think you can actually use calcite to make a smoother variant. Okay, so you won't be going anywhere. Please, that's insane. Yo, a squirrel just spawned on top of me. Okay, we're gonna have to be more careful now while mining calcite. At least until he decides to fly off. But if he does decide to attack, we are in no condition to defend ourselves because we don't have food. And we don't even know where Cheese is. Oh, there he is. Hi, Cheese. I think we got enough calcite right now. For now, at least. So let's just head to Cheese, head home, get a decent layout. And home we go. You, my friend, are moving a bit too close to my home. What did I get from you? Dragon Hunter's helmet. We'll just put it on our armor stand. But right now we can actually find a place to set up this warehouse. And I think this is a pretty good place for it. It's a bit close to that, but one day when we clear that out, we'll just tear it down. But for now, let's just get a decent layout. I'm gonna make it as square as possible. Okay, so my health's getting a bit low, and I can't really risk dying while building that little barn. So we're first gonna cook us up a bit of food. There we go. There we go. So we're gonna cook this up, head to bed. Actually, we're gonna head to bed right now. It's our little nameless boy over there. Okay, we did have this. There we go. Back to the build. So we got the basic shell out of the building besides the roof. The roof will focus on later. And I think the main wood area, because this is going to be wood in between this calcite, can be used out of pine. But for that we're going to need an iron axe. And right now we don't even have sticks. So we're quickly going to get ourselves a bit of sticks, and then we're going to make ourselves iron axe. There we go. Get ourselves a bit of wood, stick. You'll know the drill. I know why we have dirt in the inventory. We can just place that down there. Did we make a crafting table? I swear we did. And we should actually make a builder's backpack, which holds everything we use when we build. We're gonna place this down there by the barn. Had a bit of a brain fart over there, but that's fine. I feel like we should actually leave Cheese a bit away from them, because they will hunt him down. There we go. So Cheese, you just chill there by the Gronkle. I'm gonna drop the rotten flesh, the saplings, and that, because we're gonna need the inventory space for the pine. There we go. And the inventory is already getting filled up again. There we go. That should be a decent amount of pine for now, at least. And let's head back. Where do we put Cheese? There it is. Hey Cheese! And we're actually gonna make ourselves a bit of a storage, because we do have a inventory problem right now. There we go. So all the calcite can go in there. Gonna put this bit of wood in there. Gonna plank the logs. But the thing is with the wood, I do want it going a bit more on the inside, so it's like this. And first I'm gonna do a staircase pattern. The only exception of where that inner dent will be is this area. This area will be useful later, you'll see why in the future, when we do start using the industrials. But for now, you're just enjoying the build. Okay, so we ran out of logs and planks both. So we have to head back to the pine. I'll call them the redwoods because they kind of feel like redwoods. But we're heading back to the pines. I do see these villagers getting closer. That is an issue we'll have to fix. Okay, so for now, just sit over here. Okay, that's what. There we go. Get all the wood and we are done with the inner wall. So far, so good. And we are gonna fix out the roof later. But at least we now have a big secure wall. We're gonna have to sort the floor too, but I don't really want to use the pine tree planks or the calcite for it. I actually want to see what blocks we can get from create, which actually look good, such as limestone. Limestone does look good. So we're actually gonna have to go mining so we can get good building blocks for the floor. So that's what we'll be doing. But it already looks amazing. Actually have somewhat of a plan to make almost like an X that goes through here. That's a weird punching sound, but that is a plan we have. We should actually check out these cracks. Maybe they are good starters for mines. And we are going to take in a bit of torches. And we can just put this in our offhand. Perfect. Oh dear. Is that water? Oh, no, that's ice. Okay, let's just stop this water flow at least. So we can think properly. There we go. So it seems like somewhat of an ice cave. We do need andesite, so this would be a good time to also mine up a bit of that. We can actually make the floor out of andesite. Okay, I think 3 stacks of andesite should be enough. And we're home. Okay, so we're gonna get in here, rest up, and then we'll actually start hollowing out the barn floor, getting this beautiful andesite in. I think there is a way for us to polish it. I think if you take it like this, yes. So we'll be polishing up that andesite. 3 stacks of polish, very beautiful. Okay, so this should be the borderline, and we do plan on making a big, beautiful door for this area. But we can actually go for a shovel right now. So boom. Okay, so all this is like everything here that is andesite, that's the only parts that are going to be andesite, because the rest of this is going to be the giant elevator. It is going to be giant because we do have a screaming death egg, which we're going to hatch as soon as we get enough chicken. And giant elevator is going to be right here, and it's going to go down. Is this place centered though? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. So we're just gonna dig out the hole of where this thing's gonna be. And okay. We will first. And this pouch actually gonna need okay. You need shovel. And that is this whole dugout. Let's just fetch that up. There we go. So now we have the giant pit dugout where the elevator is gonna be. And this is going to be the elevator for the dragons, and when we're storing them. This is going to be a mine shaft elevator, which we're not going to dig out right now because it's unnecessary. But with this place dug out, I think we can take this calcite and turn it into slabs. Yes, we can. Then we can actually get a good layout on where this thing is going to be. So we're going to lay out the entire foundation. We actually shouldn't do it yet because we have to make a drill machine. So wait on that. There we go. But we do know what we're going to use the floor for unless we get a new idea somewhere. But this is a pretty good start. And now we just need to find out how to make the drills. Mechanical drill, andesite alloys, and andesite casing. The alloys, that's gonna be easy. The casing, also very easy. We do have, no, we don't have any regular andesite left. So that's gonna be a thing for the next episode. But for the rest of this episode, I think we can take Cheese back home. Get our chickens and stuff. Now y'all might be asking why I just killed all those chickens except for one. So I decided, if we can remember where we did place that screaming death egg, I think it's inside, we are hatching that screaming death, if I can remember where we placed it. Oh boy, I think we actually might have lost the screaming death egg somehow. Maybe it's here in the backpack? It's not this one, maybe the valuables. Either I'm blind or I don't know where it is. By the way, that's not the screaming death egg, that's a stinger. Seriously though, where did we place down the screaming death? But if we can't find the screaming death egg, we will use the deathly gale glash. So I think that's gonna be the course of this episode. We are gonna hatch a deathly gale glash. We're gonna do it there near, we're actually gonna do it right here at home. It is incubating, and these eggs do not explode, and this is a melanistic deathly gale glash. Actually want to hatch it more there in the open. Kinda don't though. So we'll hatch it all the way. We'll hatch it here by 4, so 4 can see the new generation. Gonna give him a beautiful torch. Oh, hi. Crocodile's cute. This guy sells the dragon islands. I will take it, my guy. You said it cost 8? Hey, don't run away. By the way, you look a lot like Trader Johan. Okay, so we have a dragon islands, whatever that does. 99. Get the chicken ready. And it's hatched. Okay. There we go, we got it. There we go. And we had just enough chicken. If I didn't go out and hunt down a few, we would have a problem. But this is our beautiful melanistic deathly gale glash. Sorry, I had a bit of a brain fart there trying to pronounce its name, but it is a tongue twister, so we'll just call it Gale for short. But his name will be Shadow. And Shadow... Oh, sorry, did not mean to... That is beautiful. So basically, it's a deadly natter with a storm cutter hybrid, so it has 4 wings. And it is mutated, so it's melanistic, which means instead of being its regular color, it has a blackish purple pigment, which is a genetic mutation, and which is why we'll call him Shadow. But he is absolutely adorable. So we have Cheese, Shadow, and then our little guy there that needs a name. Oh, he's stirring him on like crazy. But I love these side fins. So we're gonna grab a photo of him, say Cheese, and now he's part of the family. So I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and we'll continue with the barn and start dwelling into the create mod. Next episode, this episode took me a full 2 days to record, and it's probably gonna take a few days to edit. So I would really appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe. and I'll see y'all in the next episode.